Today we are going to talk about how to make the image bright to speak and how to we pass control and put ratings. Okay, so right now I just open an empty project. I just import my face there, and so to speak is really easy. So well, of course, you always have a when start is click, right? So I'm on my own sprite, and then I will do looks. Okay, you say hello for 2 seconds. So and then I will say and I put another one is this welcome to Mr. tutorial. Okay, so if I click start, say hello for 2 seconds. Welcome to Mr. Ng's tutorial for 2 seconds. Maybe if it's too short, I make it 3 seconds. And as you can see, well, the checkout is coming out one by one. But then, what if I want to put, say, I say, uh, today we are going to talk about sailing. Okay, so I do 3 seconds, so probably. Okay, if I do it, so you see the checkout come one by one, but of course, if I want to do pause in between them, it's really easy. I just go to control and maybe probably wait 1 second in between them. And so, hello, welcome, and wait for a second before it goes on this. Okay, and so if we continue to add more, well, not say this. Okay, uh, a an Olympic sport. Okay, so this is the way how you do waiting and speaking. But then, what if I want, say, to actually have a sailboat to move out while I was just speaking this sentence? Okay, for example, so in control or events. Okay, in events, we can actually generate events. Okay, say for example, I will just create a sailboat first. I just import a sailboat there. Okay, okay. So maybe in the beginning, I want the sailboat to be here. So in the beginning, I would say motion. I would first, if it's too big, I just first set the size to 50%. So if I click start, the sailboat will change to 50% as far as also I will start speaking because you see every image bright have one when start button click and both of them will work when you click the start button. See the sailboat have been smaller and I also want it to move to the top left hand corner. So it's probably negative 240 for X and Y is probably 130 I would say. Let me try. Okay, the sailboat is here. Maybe I just do it. Okay, I just do it out. I was planning to do it out of screen, but I just want you to see a little bit of the sailboat. So I just put negative 240. And so right now, what if I want when I speak today we're going to talk about sailboat. I want the sailboat to move out. So we generate a trigger, okay? A trigger for the sailboat to notice, hey, this is your turn. Get up, get to the stage. Okay, what we're going to do, we are going to broadcast, okay? We are going to create a broadcast. Hey, say, is before we're saying, we are going to broadcast a message, come out sailboat, okay? So it's a message underneath and inside the program that you cannot see. But then this is a message that all of the image bright will receive it. And okay, and of course, this image bright have to receive it. So it will say, when I receive the message, come out sailboats. Okay, I would glide to 200, 130. So when I receive this message, which is broadcast by this image right at this point of time, I will start to do corresponding action. So click. See, it's gliding out. Oh, it's too fast, but 4 seconds. But well, that's all you can. That's what you can see. Okay. Well, it's okay for this sailboat to glide out here because at the we already set up that in the when the green flag is clicked, it will reset to its original location. Okay. When I click again. Okay. See, it's gliding out. And actually, if you continue to go on more stays and you can do more broadcasts as well. Well, you can do as many broadcasts as you can. As far as, okay, you just, this is an Olympic sailboat. And maybe, for example, I just do some, do we have spots? Oh, we do. Okay, I just do this girl. Okay. So the girl was here and then I would just say, okay, broadcast, hey, new message. I do a message, run girl. Okay. So, well, because of the one girl, we don't really want the sailboat to pick it up. So if we want the girl to pick it up, so we just say when I receive run girl, then I do something else. Okay. So this is how you can do. I will just say glide 3 seconds to 100 negative 10. Okay, so for example, it will glide, and so of course we also have the events for start. I will have it move go to here. Okay, so when I start, so you can see it's continue to speak and uh, uh, different image bright will actually pick up the message that I broadcast. See, it also broadcasts. Note that you can see I put the broadcast after the speaking so that only when the chat bubble finished, then it will broadcast. So if I want to say, hey, at the same time that is an Olympic sport and the girl will run, I put the broadcast before it because the commands will actually execute sequentially. It will first execute the first statement and then execute the second statement. And so it will just wait for the current statement to finish until it goes to the next statement. So if I do it this way, today we are going to talk about sailing. The sailboat will come out and the girl will run as I speak. See, so it is how you actually trigger others to perform actions. So is you are going to do a broadcast and then someone else is going to receive it. Of course, multiple image bright can also receive the same image. Maybe for example, I will have if I put in 3 boats and I can just use one message, come out sailboat and 3 boats will actually do different things altogether. It also work. Okay, so here's how control passing could be used in programming.